Intro/greeting, Internetians. Today, I'd like to give my perspective on the burqa ban in France, because I live in France, and as we all know, geography makes you an expert, much in the same way that geography made Sarah Palin an expert on foreign affairs. Now, to start off, this law is idiotic, because you're trying to institute a dress code in what is supposed to be a free nation. Now, one of the arguments I've heard in favor of this law is that it gives Muslim women being forced to wear the burqa a little more freedom, but that logic's kind of fucked up, because a man who's been forcing his wife or daughter to wear a burqa when they go in public isn't all of a sudden going to go, oh, well, now that it's illegal, feel free to leave the house in this bikini. No, he's going to force her to stay home. The secret reason this law was proposed is that Sarkozy's approval was beginning to wane, and that by picking on Muslims, somehow that makes you look tough militarily. Because as we all know, beating up on women makes you look like a badass. This law only affects about 2,000 Muslim women in the whole of France. But the way that the law has been worded, that's no concealment of the face in a public space, it's going to affect another greatly overlooked population in France, and I am, of course, speaking about ninjas. Granted, ninjas will be harder to arrest and ticket, but the law remains unjust. We may not see the ninja community speaking out against this issue, mostly because ninjas are rarely seen and never speak. But they will be just as affected as those 2,000 Muslim women, if not more. The freedom to conceal themselves is far more important to the ninja community than it is to those Muslim women, mostly because of the threat of pirates. If a pirate were to discover the identity of the ninjas of France, havoc would be wreaked. No ninja or their families would be safe. This law is not only unjust and unfair, it's dangerous. This law will only negatively affect the Muslim women of France, and it will endanger the lives of many a ninja. For these reasons, I recommend that the law be reversed, because I like my ninjas like I like my coffee. Black with only the eyes exposed. I like weird coffee. Thanks for watching, and I'll see everyone on Friday.